Hey, put me in there.
Woo!
Dang, son, that's a Boot Scraper 3000. Where'd you get that?
It's a special order.
That's amazing pressure. Hit that one more time.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we are here at the new Goonzquad headquarters. And as you guys seen in the previous video, we started doing a bunch of final touches on this house. We actually ran to the Home Depot to gather a bunch of supplies for the HVAC guys, the plumbers, and the electricians. And the HVAC guys actually got their job completely knocked out with the compressor, the futuristic thermostats, and the system completely charged up. And now that that's out of the way, the only thing that we're waiting on is actually the granite countertops or the quartz countertops, the plumbers and the electricians, and this house is gonna be a wrap, dude. So we're super excited about all that. And we even knocked out this handrail right here, which turned out really nice, and even some shiplap in the master bathroom just to do something kind of special. There is one more bathroom that we do want to throw some shiplap in, so that's the very first thing that we're gonna do this morning, because right after that, we're gonna start digging the water line from the well house to the front of this house and get that sucker connected, because we do got the well guy coming out here a little bit later to finish up the whole entire filtration system. So we do got a lot of work on our hands, and the weather is not the best, but we're gonna try to work with it. So I say we go ahead, hop upstairs, get straight to work, and we'll just go from there. Man, that turned out good, dude.
Dude, I'm starting to dig this shiplap more and more, dude, because that just makes all these 3 boring walls just a lot better, dude.
Dude, what if we did all 3 of these walls instead of one?
Instead of one, dude, you can easily do that. I mean, it would actually look really cool. Heck, I see some people doing their whole entire interior of the house, dude.
Wow, now. That's too much work.
Man, you'd be on a ship if that happened, dude. You know what I mean?
Exactly, but yeah, it's crazy how something so easy to do makes like the whole entire room just pop.
Oh yeah, and we were thinking about doing this stuff vertical, but we're doing a little bit more brainstorming. And to actually get that on the wall, you'd probably have to glue it because you won't be nailing in studs or anything.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to hit studs. So this is just the simple way to do it, the easy way, and simplicity right now is key, dude.
Dude, definitely in the stages that we're in, we're trying to just finish everything up. I mean, still, we got a bunch of tile and stuff that we got to do, which that's going to be probably the next big task that we got to finish up. But for right now, we're just going to keep it like this. I mean, we did this one wall where the vanity is because this is just going to give like the mirror, the nice lights, just this one wall, just some pizzazz, dude.
I've never heard that word
This is the first time I used it, dude.
Pizzazz, dude. But yeah, definitely this whole entire room right here is going to be epic. But that is all right now. We're going to move into the well house.
Yeah, we're gonna move into the well house. Just got a message from the well guy. He's gonna be here any second now. And what he's gonna do is actually fill up our 300-gallon tank, run the water through all the filters. I mean, get that whole system running. And then after he's done, we can go ahead and dig the trench to the house and run permanent water, dude.
at that, dude.
And that is it. Our water system is basically complete, dude.
Basically, dude, we had a well guy, aka David out, Mr. David out here, and he hooked it up, dude.
He hooked all the filters. Let's just go ahead and hop inside here and show you guys what exactly he did. So we already had this set up right here. It's just we never had the water running to the well house, and as you can tell, we got PVC running inside the well house from that 1,100 foot pump that's in the ground right there, running water to our 300 gallon tank, which is filled to the top over there. As you can tell, dude, that is just awesome. Got a little float switch right there that will cut off once it's all the way to the brim, dude.
Dude, that is so cool. And that's so cool when he was setting everything up. Well, the very first thing we did was probably wire that sucker up right there, right?
Yeah, we wired up our, this is our control panel. This is actually a booster pump. This is what boosts that pump that's underground to cut on. And we set this up, wired it up, a few little sensors here and there. And this thing is just running on full capacity, runs perfect, shuts on and off whenever that little float goes down a little bit. And this thing is a beast, dude. This right here alone was like 1,300 bucks.
Yeah,
dude.
that sucker is really pricey. This whole entire system was pretty pricey, but you know what? We gotta have it. It's our only source of water, dude.
Only source of water, and we got 2 filters right here, which we already actually filled up or primed them. We primed both of these. This is like a sand filter right here. Got some sort of like green sand or something like that.
I think that gets rid of your iron in the water.
Something like that. I'm not 100%.
I think that's what he was saying. This gets rid of your iron, I believe, and that one right there gets rid of something else in the water.
Yes,
something like
so
that.
It just cleans the water really good. So we primed this system right here, and then we primed this one. I think this may be the charcoal filter. I don't know, but both of these are ready to go. And on top of that, they're going to regen tonight for the very first time. That means they're going to just clean themselves out because they are brand new, and you know what? They still got like stuff flowing through them, like the sand still got to got a little bit of coloration.
That's the stuff you seen coming out the back. It was like some filthy, dirty, nasty water coming out there.
Yeah, that's just the stuff that's going to be cleaning the water. And on top of that, once this is the only one that actually uses salt to clean itself out. So as you can see, we got this little barrel right here. This is actually filled with salt. It's supposed to be probably all the way up to the top right here. That's natural salt right here, man. You can...
Oh, dude, I was afraid to taste it, dude.
Ooh, that's salty right there, but... Anyways, we're going to have to fill this sucker up to the top right here and just keep an eye ever so often, every couple weeks or months. You just fill it up with salt, dude.
Yes, sir. So there is this sand filter, charcoal filter, and then we got a UV light right there that kills the final bacteria.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's going to kill all the bacteria. That's going to make it drinkable so you can drink the water and do whatever you want with it right there. We still haven't connected it yet because we want to actually run the water to the house and get water through that UV light. That way it doesn't cut on with no water in it at all.
Yeah, so we're going to save that for a little bit later. Also, this pump right here is amazing. That sucker produces 60 PSI. Pretty powerful, dude.
Yeah, pretty powerful. He did say, though, whenever we run all the water lines to the house to see how powerful the pressure is, because sometimes some people will actually put another one of those pumps inside the house, creating just amazing pressure.
Yeah, that perfect amount of pressure, but I guess once we get there, we'll figure that out. But that's pretty much it. Our water system is set up. We even got a little extra what is this thing called? Just like a little extra...
That's a frost, right here, frost-proof yard hydrant. So this is just a water hose attachment thing right here, and we set it up right here. That way, if we need to use a water hose out here, and we're gonna attach the camper over there with water to have water running to it.
To live in there for a couple of weeks while the house is getting done. You know what I mean,
sir,
dude?
But right now, basically everything is set up. All we have to do is dig a trench to the house and just start connecting all these water lines, dude.
And that'll be it, dude. I think after that's done, we're gonna have to call in the electricians to run the power through the same lines, right?
Yeah, we're not gonna bury none of these water lines right now because we want to go ahead and drop all the conduit, the power, everything, and just have everything 100%, and then just go ahead and bury it, everything.
Yes, sir, dude. I guess it's time to crank up the excavator, put it to work?
Dude, let's crank it up. We got a 1-foot bucket that we're using. Kubota sent to us. That way we can dig all these lines while our new buckets get reworked and fixed. So let's go ahead and fire that sucker up and start digging some trenches.
Alrighty guys, so it is actually the next day here and we got a beautiful sunny day, and yesterday we ended up digging in the rain, but you know what? We got all the trenches dug. We first started digging the trench right here with the septic line from the side of the house. We want to just go ahead and get that out of the way. That way we don't keep running over all these trenches with the excavator, which we are going to be redoing all the septic lines and also the water lines. And we did run into the original super old lines. As you can tell, that's a PVC water line right there. And that's the old septic line right there. So might as well just update everything.
Yeah,
dude.
I think they actually ran the old water line to the old water well house location, but that's just some old PVC stuff right there. What we're going to do is one solid PEX pipe, or the blue stuff, the updated stuff all the way to the house, because I believe that the PEX pipe or that PVC pipe is like a bunch of little sections, dude.
Yeah, definitely. That's old school stuff. The PEX pipe is flexible, bends, goes through like, you know, nooks and
whatever
crannies,
you want, dude.
cracks and crevices. And the very next trench that we dug was actually from the well house, and that's where our water line is going to run all the way through there, all the way through the front of the house, and finally going to connect into the house, which yesterday we had a tough time actually trying to find a way to connect in there because we couldn't find the line from inside, dude.
Oh yeah, but it goes underneath the foundation there, and we did rip up some old water lines right there, and I think that's just what ran up underneath the foundation. So we may have to break up some concrete in the garage, dude.
Yep, exactly. We actually added some concrete, try to fix that area, but we're gonna have to redo that just to make a connection, but that shouldn't be no issue at all. But that's our main concern, is to trying to get this water line connected, and eventually we're gonna dig a whole entire trench from here all the way over there to the back of that camper right there. That's where the septic
Yeah,
tank
where
is,
that
right?
little white PVC pipe out of the ground right there, that's where the actual septic runoff tank is right there, which we'll probably just end up redoing all the septic lines, and we'll do them ourselves because this stuff is pretty easy, right?
Dude, plumbing is pretty dang easy, I gotta say, and it's pretty fun, you know, playing in the mud, which actually it's actually pretty fun digging with our new excavator, finally putting it to work in good use. And there's actually a few good signs in our soil, dude. We got some pretty good soil here, which is good for building the next garage, dude.
Oh yeah,
you know
definitely,
what I mean?
dude. We were digging yesterday, even with the soil or the ground while it was wet and raining, it was really tough. I was honestly thinking that we were hitting rock, but it was just some tough soil, dude.
So that's always a good sign to have some good soil. But anyways, as of right now, we're probably gonna go ahead and run our water line from there and try to connect it to the house. Dang, son, that's a Boot Scraper 3000. Where'd you get that?
It's a special order.
Special order that joint, dude.
Alligator bone.
But look at this thing, dude. I don't think anybody invented one of these yet.
Dude, that thing is a limited piece right there, an all natural shoe cleaner,
Dude, Boot Scratcher 3000, man. I'm telling you. And these are now on the website. All you gotta do is just pay for shipping, dude. We'll cover the rest.
We'll send you some pieces of wood. I mean, I got another one. This is the Boot Scratcher
No.
4000.
No,
dude.
no. Look at the compact, the compact design. You got a little burnt finish there, and you got raw natural mahogany. Dude,
looks amazing.
I'm
dude.
telling you. But the crazy thing is, we actually had to use that because it is so muddy right after that rain. But you know what? We are getting past it. Just got to change your boots a couple times.
I already changed my boots from my mud boots to my small boots right here, and it's just, after all that rain just made it insane. But you know what? We finally had our water lines ran from the well to the well house, from the well house all the way to the house 100%, and that was pretty tough actually getting the water line underneath the foundation of the house. We had to like bust out of there like we're busting out of Alcatraz or something like that.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, it was super difficult. I don't know why. It's like we tried so many different pieces or so many different drill bits until we
found
got
like a
that
little
auger.
we found a little mini auger, drilled right through it, sent the line through, and we are ready to go. All we have to do is just put a little fitting on the inside of the house, and we're gonna have water 100%.
Yes, sir. And then once we connect the water to the house, we're gonna be able to turn this sucker on and connect it to the camper.
Connect it to the camper. Since we ain't got sinks in the house, we're gonna turn on the sinks in the camper and see how our water does.
Dude, it is do or die right now, man. We're hooking up the UV filtration system or the bacteria killer. Look at that, man. We just connected the last little piece of PVC over there, and we are gonna have water to the direct house right now, dude.
Hopefully we don't have a leaky house, dude.
Oh my gosh, dude, imagine that. If we got a leaky house, it's gonna suck because that's gonna mean more sheetrock is gonna come out, which we actually got the sheetrock guy out here right now.
Yeah, fixing it. So I say we go ahead and walk these lines, see if we got water leaking. If not, we're gonna go ahead and open up the water hydrant and see if we got water going.
Dang, dude, we got some water. Dang, that's some amazing pressure too.
Dang, so now that we probably got most of the air out of like some of these bottom lines right now, you do have to open sinks up at the top and stuff like that, but that's later on once we get our sinks installed. But dude, that is awesome.
That's
dude.
amazing pressure. Hit that one more time.
Dude, that is legit. Seeing water coming out of the house right now is just like the perfect sign.
Dude, it's been a minute since we were able to, or since we've been waiting on some water, and now that we got it,
we're good to go, dude.
We're good to move on to the next thing.
Hey, put me in there.
Woo! All right, so now that we got water from the faucets, I guess we're gonna quickly run through the house and make sure nothing's leaking, make sure we don't have any sheetrock dripping. You taking care of that sheetrock over here?
Oh, you go check it out. I gotta put one more coat on.
Let me see. Ooh, look at that, man. Like nothing even happened. We're gonna quickly hop upstairs. No leaks. Ooh, we knocked out the next piece of sheetrock right there. You don't see any water coming through the walls, do you?
Dude, we're good to go, dude.
Dude, I think we're good. Right now, what we're gonna do is probably go ahead and run a water hose to the camper and
fire it up, dude.
Alrighty guys, so we finally got some running water to this camper here and everything works. The sinks, the shower, and the old Super Bowl, which is always a good thing. But most importantly, we got some running water to the actual house and there is no leak so far, so we're super happy about that. But that is pretty much gonna be a wrap for today's video. And the next one, I believe the electricians are gonna come out. They're gonna throw in all the light fixtures and all the receptacles. This house is gonna be over before you know it, and we're gonna start doing some awesome, epic landscaping outside as well. So we're super excited about all that. But definitely make sure your post notifications are on so you don't miss out on anything. And if you want an inside scoop before YouTube, definitely give us a follow on Instagram at Goonzquad. But with all that being said, thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Be sure to drop your comments and thoughts down below. We'll catch you guys next time. Peace.